That's me. What's going on, guys? It's your girl Faye, and this pandemic has things upside down, inside out, and we've got to stay ahead of that. We still have to live life. We still have to be present for the people around us, for our loved ones, for just to keep our sanity, right? So we need meetings. Yeah! AA people, we need meetings. It's how we stay sober, it's how we connect, it's how we feel better after a hard day. And the norm these days, because of the pandemic, is Zoom meetings for our AA meetings. So, for the shy people that used to come into a meeting and sit in the back, I get how this could be a little bit of anxiety for you. For the people that just are newcomers to meetings as they are, I can see how this could be a little nerve-wracking. But if this was the only way for you to get sober, and I can guarantee that, would you try at least? I think you would. This program is no joke. Okay, if it was for people who needed it, we would be busting at the seams. It's for people who want it. So you want to stay sober, and maybe you're a newcomer, or maybe you're counting days, or maybe you've got 20 years sober, but you've never dealt with something like this to this magnitude. And they told you half measures will avail you nothing. And you've always given your all to your program. But now all you have is Zoom meetings. Are you gonna just say, no, I can't, I'm not gonna go with the times, I'm not gonna stay teachable, I'm not gonna follow what I was told at the beginning of my program? No. Or are you gonna stay teachable? Join us on the Zoom meetings. See your home group, see the people who helped you get sober. Trust me, it's gonna be worth it. Now, a couple of small things. One, wear clothes. Make sure you have something on. For ladies, you only have to have a top on. Nobody really needs to know. You can have your fuzzy slippers, and you can have your pajama pants on and a tank top, or your pajama pants and a beautiful gown. Nobody would know the difference, but yeah, make sure you have clothes on. Two, make sure there's not a lot of stuff in the background. Maybe a white wall, or just you can do it from outside. Go on your deck, go in your yard, go in your basement, go in a different place every single time you go to a Zoom meeting, just to switch it up. But make sure that it's a quiet place and there's not too much going on behind you. Okay. Two, make sure you have headphones. I always if you're gonna listen to it and you're outside, the best bet is to wear headphones, so it's just the sound is right there and you're not hearing everything around you also. That's just what I think. Next, if you're shy and, you don't want to turn your video camera on, which I would say, that's most of the fun, but I get it. I totally get it. Once you see that person that if you go to your regular meetings, because your regular meetings probably by now have set up a Zoom meeting, there's nothing better than clicking on that and seeing the person that you like. Because at our AA meetings, we're used to, Bobby sits there, that person sits there, this person sits there, that person sits there, you were so used to that dynamic, and now you don't have that anymore. So now you go into these Zoom meetings and they're your people, and you notice somebody and you're like, there's no better feeling than that. But you also don't have to have a picture on. You don't have to have your video on. It could just say your name on the screen. Or before the meeting starts, download your favorite picture, and that will be the profile pic that people will see, but you will still be able to see everyone else. There's a chat option on there. If there's someone on there that you haven't seen, usually this is a great way to just send them a chat and say hey, miss you at the meeting, or how's it going, or something. Great way to get more numbers, great way to stay connected, from the comfort of your own home. My dog is not allowed at my AA meeting because she bites. But guess what? At the Zoom meeting at home, she's more than welcome. And your pets are too. So just give it a chance. It's worth it. Nothing will take the place of our regular meetings. And there's no way that our founders would have ever been able to even fathom something like this. But here we are. So let's make the most of it. Let's help each other. Let's stay sober through this pandemic. Don't let this be the reason that you lose your sobriety. Don't let this be the reason that you have to change your sober birthday. Don't let it. Because if we got sober, which I don't know about you, but for this alcoholic was the hardest thing that I ever did. If I could get through that, I can get through this pandemic. If I can get through waking up hungover, not knowing where I was, not knowing who I was next to, trying to put receipts together to figure out my night past, and then just start feeling the shakes and needing a drink to just continue the day, I never want to go back there again. So I would do anything possible so that I don't. And you should too. And if Zoom meetings are the way for me to stay sober, then my happy ass is going to be at many, many, many Zoom meetings. And I hope that you are too. And I hope that you open yourself up to that. I know that that is a concern for some newcomers and for some old timers, but you got this. You got this. You got this. And I can't wait to see your face. Some people have issues with the anonymity of it all. You can change your name. You can change your picture. If you don't want to say anything, you don't have to. But those Zoom meetings are definitely the way to stay sober these days. So jump on board whenever you want. You'll love it. Check out Zoom meetings in other countries or, in other states. I like just going to the ones that I love, the ones in my neighborhood. Everybody has collectively been so great about starting their own Zoom meetings. Try it out. Let me know what you think. Leave us a comment and tell me how it went for you. But stay sober. See you guys next time on Faywhat.